Alright, so I'm going to show you another one of my favorite tricks. This is an interesting thing. It actually is only specific to this deck. And that's because this deck is actually a magic deck. So I'll show you. I'm going to ask you in a second to just pick out any card you want. Alright?
Okay.
Go ahead. Take it out. Show the camera.
Okay.
Put it back. Thank you. Good. And we close up the deck. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm going to give it a riffle shuffle. Try to mix it up a little bit. Yes.
Yeah.
Now the more I mix the cards, the harder it's going to be for me to find your card. It makes the trick a hell of a lot harder, especially when we start adding some cuts into the mix.
See.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mix up the cards. Now, magic is interesting because you can actually mess with the probability of things. Now, normally, let's say two of diamonds. Was that? Sorry, two of diamonds. Is that your card?
No.
No. So normally, what we can do is if I take the two of diamonds, right?
Yeah.
And I take it and I put it out, that leaves us with 51 other cards.
See.
Right? So now, instead of having a 1 in 52 chance, I have a 1 in 51 chance, increasing my odds a little bit.
Right.
But the beautiful thing about magic is that with a snap, I can actually flip the odds. Okay? So now this one card that I've isolated, instead of being, what was that, a 2?
Yeah, I think a 2 of diamonds.
It actually becomes your Queen of Diamonds.
Mm.
Now I'll show you how that works. I'll make this a little bit easier for you to follow.
Okay.
If I take it, right, and let's say we put it into the middle of the deck.
Yeah.
Right, and I'll go real slow for you here, so we'll make this really fair. Right? Now watch. If I shuffle up the cards, it makes it harder for me to know where the hell your card is.
Right.
Now again, watch. We'll take a card that's not your card. The 7 of spades is not your card, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Now watch. I'll go very slowly. If we take the 7, right, and I just take it and just wave it just like this, check out what happens. The 7 of spades actually, as I'm shaking it, the ink changes and it becomes the Queen of Diamonds. But it's not really fair because I put the card in face down so you couldn't tell where the card was. So I'm going to make it easier for you. I'm going to put the card in face up, right? This makes it a lot harder for me to conceal where your card is in the deck. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's try here. I'm going to try to show you how I get your card back up to the top.
Okay.
So watch. What I do is I take my hand and I place it right over top.
Okay.
And magically your card already came right up to the top. Do you believe me?
No.
Good, you shouldn't, because that would be pretty good. But watch this. If you give it a little flick, then the card comes up to the top. Can you see?
Whoa, yeah.
All right. So now I'm gonna go super slowly. So I'm not gonna use. I'm gonna be very exposed here so that you can follow everything very easily. And I'll show you your queen. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
I'll show you it going into the center.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, into the middle of the deck.
Yeah.
Even sticking out a little bit.
Yeah. I see it.
I mean, that's about as fair as I can do it, correct?
Yeah.
Now watch. Again, if I take a card that's not your card,
Yeah.
right, I'll show you how we can, again, flip the odds. Put my hand right down over top, right? And you can check that it's not your card, right? Now watch. I put my hand over top, and with a little shake,
Whoa.
it becomes your card. And that's a little bit of magic for you.
Wow.
I hope you
thanks.
enjoyed.